All right, Shalom, another GMS on the go, back with another lesson, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Next, double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the ones that taught me the 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akims. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith, regardless of people here for a bit. Got a news article, New York Post. Then Shalom to GMS Philly. You know what I'm saying? I got this article from their site. You know, they did a video earlier, so this is pretty much a response video of why things are going on. You know? See, the you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's not seeking the God of the Bible. Look, all hell is going to break loose and you're going to call smack dead in the middle. Look, pretty much a warning, man. Okay? So we're going to read this article, and then, Lord willing, we're going to bring out some scriptures, and Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel, the ones that's taking heed to the words of the Bible, okay? Everything that's going on right about now is according to the Bible, man, all right? So let's get into it. Chaos in Puerto Rico, right? Let's blow it up, son. Chaos in Puerto Rico as mob finds unused disaster supplies. January the 19th, right? Today is the 19th, 2020, right? You know what I'm saying? Ephraimites, so-called Puerto Ricans, right? This is in Puerto Rico now. What it say again? Chaos in Puerto Rico as mob finds unused disaster supplies. The article is by George Fitzgibbon. Let's read. An angry crowd in earthquake-rattled Puerto Rico stormed a warehouse Saturday after learning that it contains a stash of emergency supplies. Look, listen now, that had been sitting untouched since Hurricane Maria slammed the island in 2017. You mean to tell me, you know what I'm saying, that there was some supplies that was supposed to be sent to the people of Puerto Rico, still hidden in a stash house since 2017. Well, look, I wonder why did this happen? You know? How did this stash house get unnoticed, man? Look, Job 9:24. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. These people have food. Thousands of things full of water, canned goods, you name it, man, in a stash house since 2017. It's 2020 now. 3 years later, food has been stored up for like 3 years, man. You devils gonna pay, man. Straight up, man. Let's get this. We gotta get this. This is Proverbs. This is crazy right here, man. This is outrageous right here. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Let's prove who the wicked is right quick. It says when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? Let's prove who the wicked is. They just found, I'm saying, all kind of canned goods, waters, so forth and so on, in a storage house. It's been stored up since 2017, and it's 2020 now. This is outrageous. Malachi chapter 1. Verse 4, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. Look, and they, not one person, and they shall be called. So like it, and they, I'm hyped right about now, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. So who's the wicked? You Edomites, man. And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever, man. Righteous anger forever. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Who's the wicked? You Edomites. So let's go back to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. All right? So once again, an angry crowd in earthquake-rattled Puerto Rico stormed a warehouse Saturday. And that was yesterday, after learning that it contained a stash of emergency supplies that have been sitting untouched since Hurricane Maria slammed the island in 2017. That don't make no sense right there, man. That don't make no sense. That's why we tell our people to seek the Lord. The only one that's going to show you mercy, the only one that's going to show you compassion is the God of the Bible. The chaos in the historic city of Payance comes just 1 week after a 6.4 magnitude earthquake shook the island, which has yet to recover from the devastation of Maria, a Category 5 hurricane that killed more than 3,000 people and left much of the country without electricity. Word of the squandered supplies spread online Saturday after blogger Lorenzo Delgado posted a video on Facebook of locals breaking into the warehouse, which is shown to be holding cases of bottled water and other emergency supplies. Locals are seen hauling cases out of the warehouse and, in one image, distributing the supplies to a throng of people outside, which belong to them anyway. You had people from America, you had people from all over the world, you know what I'm saying, sending relief funds and emergency supplies to Puerto Rico, but the people never got it. You devils got to pay, man. It says, this is outrageous. Ponce Mayor Maria Melendez told reporters, everyone knows what us mayors went through after Hurricane Maria and tried to get help to our cities, and how we worked these weeks to provide basic supplies to the people affected by the earthquake. Those involved owe us an explanation, she said. The discovery prompted Governor Wanda Vasquez, I know I'm probably butchering the name, but to fire the island's director of emergency management, Carlos Azevedo, and to order a full investigation into the matter. There are thousands of people who have made sacrifices to help those in the South, and it is unforgivable that resources were kept in a warehouse, Vasquez said, noting that the supplies had been in the warehouse since Maria. Come on, man, the government knew about that, man. The governor has asked the Puerto Rican Senate to install Jose Reyes, head of the island's National Guard, as a new Commissioner of Emergency Management. Secretary of State Elma Roman told Univision News Saturday that there may also be other warehouses on the island with unused stores of supplies. Sure it is. He said officials, man, they sent millions and millions of dollars of supplies and emergency relief funds and all that to that placement, and the people never got it, man. He said officials hope to wrap up the initial probe into the controversy within 48 hours. The instructions are clear. All of the supplies that are available will be distributed, Roman told the Spanish language network. Last week, earthquake killed at least one person and caused an estimated $2 million in damage, while forcing more than 7,000 people to seek refuge in shelters. But the point of that is, you see all that relief fund, all that money that people be sending to those countries, they never get it, man. Why? Because the governments are crooked, man. We just read the earth was given into the hands of, well, we didn't read that, but I will read that. Let's pull this picture up right here. But I did read Proverbs. I'm going to read it one more time. This is the reason why all that happened, man. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. If you had some righteous leaders from America, from Puerto Rico, throughout the four corners of the earth, the people would be rejoicing when disaster happens, man. When a hurricane happened, when an earthquake happened, they would get the relief funds that are being shipped from people, man, throughout the four corners of the earth, if the righteous were in authority. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So these so-called Puerto Ricans, look, which are the other tribe, you know what I'm saying? They're Israelites, man. You know, they're from the tribe of Ephraim, man. Okay? Israelites. And this is also punishment from the God of the Bible, man, for our people not taking heed. This also is a punishment from the God of the Bible for our people not taking heed to what the scriptures have been saying all along, man. Nobody has been taking heed to what the scriptures have been saying all along. What? You thought you had righteous rulers? Nah. Let's get this though. Let's go to the book of Sirach. Let's go to the book of Sirach, man. Because who's controlling life, death, poverty, riches? We're going to prove it according to the Bible. Let's get this. Sirach chapter 11, verse 14. Poverty and adversity, life and death, prosperity and adversity. Meaning, if you got a whole lot, you got food, clothes, shelter, some money. And adversity, meaning you catch a pure hell, life or death, poverty and riches come of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And that's what these people are going through right about now in Puerto Rico. They're going through poverty. They're going through chaos. They're going through straight adversity. Look, and it's all coming from the God of the Bible. That's why the scripture tells us, make no tarrying to seek the Lord, right? Make no tarrying to seek Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right? Let's get another scripture. Matter of fact, I want to get that. Let's go to Sirach, the 5th chapter. And then on top of that, our people, over there worshiping them idols, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are over there worshiping those idols. So soon, matter of fact, I'm gonna come back to that. When our people start catching hell, the God of the Bible already said, look, don't pray for them. They're over there worshiping Santa Maria. You Latins, y'all worshiping Santa Maria. Jesus Christos. The white meat. And then all hell breaking loose and you want somebody to pray for you? I doubt it. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Let's go back to the picture of the article. Because all hell is breaking loose, chaos in Puerto Rico as mobs find unused disaster supplies, right? Let's go here. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 14. Therefore pray not thou for this people. You so-called Puerto Ricans is catching hell over there in the land of Puerto Rico, which means rich port. The God of the Bible told us not to pray for you, man. Neither lift up a cry. Because they despise the words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And Hosea 4 and 6 tell you what? You despise the words. You reject the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures. And the God of the Bible is going to reject you. Had the food stored up, since 2017. And it's 2020 now. You mean to tell me don't nobody know nothing? Yeah, of course the government know what's going on. The government always know. Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them. For I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble. And it's just the beginning of their sorrows, man. This is just the beginning of their sorrows over there in Puerto Rico. We ain't seen nothing yet. They worship them idols and all that too. Let's see. What was that other scripture? Matter of fact, let's go to 11. Let's go to verse 11. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. See, the Lord is saying this. We just reading it, right? Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, behold, I will bring evil upon them. Evil upon who? The Israelites, man. The ones that didn't take heed to the words of the God of the Bible being spoken by his prophets, right? Which they shall not be able to escape. And what's part of that evil? Evil meaning bad times, man. Okay? Puerto Rico has been hit with all kind of earthquakes. Over 1,000 earthquakes hit it last week, man. Ain't nobody got no lights or nothing. The God of the Bible says he's going to bring bad times against them. They worship the so-called white Jesus Christ, man. So the God of the Bible says, what therefore saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, all 12 tribes, man, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom, right? And cry, look, go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. See, because one thing, our people worshiping these Kemet gods, these different African gods. They're worshiping Allah, Buddha, Santa Maria, the Hindu god of Shiva, the white so-called Jesus Christ, Guadalupe. You know, brujeria. You know what I'm saying? They're practicing witchcraft and all that. So the God of the Bible said, what? Go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense. But they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. And that's what's going on over there in Puerto Rico. You know, so-called Puerto Rico. What's going on over there? Nothing but trouble, nothing but chaos, man. And the God of the Bible said, look, don't cry to me. No, look, don't cry to me. So look, I don't know you. I don't know you. So let's go back to Sirach. Let's go back. I'm going to go back to Sirach. And our people ain't seen nothing yet, man. You ain't seen nothing yet. What I want, okay. Let's go. Just bear with me. You Israelites will learn, man. They're gonna learn the hard way, though, man. Our people gonna learn the hard way. Let's go. Let's go here. Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. It's time for us to seek the God of the Bible while he may be found. While you got, and then the thing about it, you got a brother out there, Samak. I think his name Samak Amath. One of our Ephraimite brothers out there in the land of Puerto Rico teaching the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And ain't nobody trying to listen. But the scripture say what? Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord. The word tarry means to wait. Don't wait. And put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And in thy security. When you think it's all fine and dandy, look, the people in Puerto Rico, they thought they were secure until all hell broke loose, until those earthquakes happened, until Hurricane Maria came down and started tearing up everything. They thought they was in a secure place. And in thy security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So what you're seeing right about now is the vengeance of the Lord coming upon this place, man. Okay? And they lucky they found that. They're lucky they found that water, man. Real lucky, man. And all that stuff gone right about now. All of it is gone right about now. They didn't pass it out and all that. Look, that famine is going to hit hard. It's going to hit so hard, these people are going to be eating their kids soon come, man. The scriptures tell you that these people are going to be eating their babies soon come. And that's thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible, but the servants of the Lord are going to eat. I want to bring that out. And all this is happening because the earth was given into the hands of the wicked too. I want to get that Isaiah right quick. Now we read, you know what I'm saying, prosperity, adversity, poverty, riches come of the Lord. So this is the time for our people to be seeking the God of the Bible, man. And look, it didn't say make no tarrying for a reason. But you Israelites, you can keep playing around and get caught out there. You know, the servants of the Lord are going to eat while 2/3 are going to starve, man. Let's get this. Sirach chapter Isaiah chapter 65. Let's see. I started 13. Isaiah chapter 65 verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, behold, my servant shall eat. See, 2/3, yeah, y'all getting some food now. Y'all found those storage houses where the food was at. You know, y'all eating good right about now. Y'all drinking water, but then when it run out, then what? Look, ain't no men got no beards. No beards. Line up, shape ups. And then once again, they're worshiping these different idols, man. You know? So you found in storehouses, you getting a little bit of water. But look, it's probably gone by now. You've been waiting a long time to get water, so that water probably gone already, man. All those people that's been starving for water. Come on, man. The government ain't there to help you out either. But what did the Lord say? The ones that serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is doing what he commands them to do to the best of their ability. What did he say? Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. And that's what you see going on right about now. You know? Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit, man. We're putting them curses right about now, too. Ain't no relief funds gonna help you Israelites out, man. No relief fund gonna help you Israelites out, man. Let's get 2nd Ezra right quick. I most definitely want to get 2nd Ezra. Second Ezra, let me see. Bear with me, Israel. This is 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Let's see, yeah. Let's get this. Let's get the whole chapter. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. I started 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And that's what we've been doing. Starting off with our head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They've been doing it for like 30 years, man. And then we're Maya's possessors. We're talking about you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We've been telling you about the earthquakes in diverse places. We've been telling you about all these things. And who's bringing all these things? It's the God of the Bible, man. Bringing the thunders. He's killing. He's doing all things, but our people ain't listening. We tell our people things going to happen before it happen, man. Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, and let not the incredulity, meaning the unbelief. We tell our people what's going to happen before it happens. They don't believe it, right? Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashmiel Shah, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. All right? Lord say He's going to bring the famine, He's going to bring death, He's going to bring destruction, man. And look, that's what you see going on over there in Puerto Rico. You see all this going on over there in Puerto Rico. Chaos in Puerto Rico as mob finds unused disaster supplies. This been over there since 2017. It's just been hid. Ain't that something? Hidden supplies that was for the people been over there since 2017. The governments ain't shit, man. You know? But our people asked for it, though. It said, woe to them to go down to Egypt for help, man. They go to the government for help instead of trusting in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? So woe unto them, death and destruction unto them, right? Let's go back. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So let's jump down. Let's go here. 14. 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world, and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. For one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. Look, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. The word sedition means to excite other people to go against the government, right? And invading one another. And they shall not regard their kings nor princesses, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And look, and that's what you see going on right about here. No one can stop these people from going into them storehouses, man, and getting that food. They weren't trying to listen to the government, remain calm. Everybody go in your house. We're going to help you out. We're going to bring you water, man. To hell with all that, man. It's going to get ugly out here, Bubba Sparks style, right? It says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And then we just read earlier, look, these people going to be invading one another. When all that bottled water and everything is a wrap, man. These people are going into each other's houses. It ain't going to just happen over there in Puerto Rico. It's going to happen throughout the four corners of the earth, but mainly here in America. It says a man shall desire to go into a city, but shall not be able. Why? Because martial law is going to pop off. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So these people, you know what I'm saying, they're on the edge right about now. These people right here in Puerto Rico, they're on the edge right about now, man. You know, it's an all-out free fall. It says an angry crowd, an earthquake rattled Puerto Rico, stormed a warehouse Saturday after learning that it contained a stash of emergency supplies that had been sitting untouched since Hurricane Maria slammed the island in 2017. And then they said there's more storehouses throughout the island, man. Ain't that something, man? Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That let you know right there, the government never gave a damn about you, man. Our people gonna find it out the hard way, though, man. You will learn. You will learn chaos in Puerto Rico as mob finds unused disaster supplies. Let's go back. What it say? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. And look, and it ain't gonna get no better, okay? It ain't gonna get no better. You think it's gonna get better? It ain't gonna get no better, right? No matter what the government say, it ain't gonna get no better, man. All right, and we'll get that. It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. Let's blow it up. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child. Look, guess what? And they shall not escape, man. All hell about to break loose. Okay? All hell is about to break loose, man. That's why the scriptures tell us to watch. Let's get Ephesians right quick. We're living in some deadly serious times. This is time to be seeking the God of the Bible, man. This is Ephesians chapter 5. I started 15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil, man. It's bad times, man. You see it right here on the screen. You know, chaos in Puerto Rico as mob finds unused disaster supplies and people down there. And look, this happened today. You know what I'm saying? Today, 10:17 a.m., man. Okay? People down there starving, man. You got all these people sending all this relief fund, all this money, and it ain't even reaching the people, man. That's why we don't send nothing, man, because it ain't going to reach the people. The scripture say, never trust thine enemy. You thought your enemy was going to give you food, man? Come on, man. You can't be that slow, man. You can't be that slow. You lads can't be that slow, man. And you so-called Negroes too, man. This is slow. You despise the words of Yahweh by Shemiah Shadow, so you're getting what you deserve. Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. Okay? So you think your people over there, you know what I'm saying, help you out? Look, man, come on, man. They got little splinter cells. They got, come on, man. This devil, you know what I'm saying, got his own people over there running that government, man. That's why it says right here, it says, they stormed the warehouse Saturday after learning it contained a stash of emergency supplies that had been sitting untouched since Hurricane Maria slammed the island in 2017. So that's the doing of your enemy. Okay? That's the doing of your enemy. One more time. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. And again, you heard Yahweh by Shemiah Shai said, look, my servant's going to eat. Okay? My servant's going to drink. That's why it's a must that we turn back to the God of the Bible, man. It's a must. All hell getting ready to break loose, man. All hell is going to break loose. The scripture say that, look, there'll be many more that perish than get saved, man. Yeah, the brothers brought out their article, you know what I'm saying? I said, let me go and do something with it through the spirit of Yahweh by Shemiah Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel, which once again consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Seek the God of the Bible while he may be found. All hell breaking loose throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You better seek the Lord. Chaos breaking loose throughout the four corners of the earth. It's high time to wake out of sleep, man. You should already know what time it is. Shalom.